Hello everyone, and welcome back to Melee Madness, where today we're heading into Harper's Ferry, and I swear that super mutants have got stronger, so I'm going to be a little bit cautious, because I've been going to Harper's Ferry a fair bit actually recently on my main character, and they've struggled. They haven't died, but it has been quite the challenging fight. So I'm going to be a little bit cautious. I have to make my way inside, which is tricky. Because Harper's Ferry is all blocked off. It was like the big Free State settlement, and they made sure to defend it. Yep, there we go. Oh, shish kebab. Yeah, let's take a look at level 45. And it isn't even that strong. Still, I can scrap it down. Maybe I'll learn the extra flame jets mod from it. Okay, that's good to know. A shish kebab spawns there at least, I guess. That's nice. Wish it was just a little more powerful. I mean, I'd actually be tempted to use it in its current state. Anyway, I am going to try and probably just jump my way up here. Because this seems to be the smartest move. There's also, fancy pipe rifle. Wow. My other character could do well from that. That sounded like a Scorched there as well. This is Scorched instead of Super Mutants. This should actually go pretty much fine. Providing I can just jump up somewhere. I know there's a path somewhere I can run up. Although I'm actually going the wrong way. What I should do first is... Oh. Okay, looks like I'm in danger. Let's throw some knives at these lot, then punch them. And you'll notice there's damage numbers now. Yay! Because that's just a thing now. Since patch 10, you're able to turn on damage numbers in the menu if you so wish. And I've got them on permanently now. Because I figure they're probably a smart thing to have. So everyone gets a rough idea of how much damage I'm doing. It's good for telling damage drop-off at range with guns as well. I found that very helpful with the scavenger, which you will have seen on Thursday's video. It's all pretty good. And here we go, armory access. This is literally the only thing we needed, so I didn't even need to get inside right then. No Brotherhood of Steel. Okay. And load the Master Holotape, which is one of these. Oh, it's gone slightly out of the box because one of the entries was too long. There we go, Master Holotape. Load that in. Boom, 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 boom. And armory access, please. Run. Boom.
Scenario 2. Semi-ideal. You made it! And maybe Harper's Ferry is not the nasty Scorchbeast nest I assumed it was. Now that you're in, you need to get to Raleigh's terminal and use that master holotape to download his routing schematics. We need them to set up the communication network for the uplinks and tie everything together. Bad news is, Raleigh fortified the armory to protect our research against the Brotherhood of Steel after they stopped playing nice. There's no outside access to the security we wired up there, for safety purposes, so you may need to dodge a few turrets. So, if all goes well, you'll be hearing from me soon enough.
Alrighty, so Abby just warns us about the turrets we're about to have to deal with, which, wow, I'm not doing a good job against. I just missed both of those knives. Let's just open up the door. Open the door, please. Did it open the door? Okay, the door was opened. It didn't want to let me out of the terminal. Just not helpful when I was trying to escape from that. And charge, punch. If you can just run around the back of them, they're not too bad, to be fair. It's just a case of not letting them get too many shots in at you. And there's also these things here, which are a bit of a pain, but just run through. You can do that with most traps in this game. You just run fast enough, you're perfectly fine. Alright, I hear a turret trying to get onto me. I don't know quite where it is. Don't need a glow reflex sight, really. Okay, apparently I'm supposed to be up some distance. There you are. Machine gun turret. Let's deal with you as well. Oh! mine outside too. Not the end of the world. We need to get over that way though. Which is probably going to mean, yep, more turrets to punch. And I'm not sure if these ones are explosive or just normal nasty. No, they're normal nasty. Some of the turrets in this place can be explosive, and they will kill you. Simple as. Like, that was just standard turret, and it was nasty. You come across the explosive ones, and you just die. So, oh, nice little minigun. Alright, I think... yeah, I hear one more turret, which I don't even know if we'll have to deal with. It's probably below us. Anyway, we hack into this, then we've got the terminal. All will be good then. Ooh, and look at that, hack terminal 64 out of 64. That's kind of nice. Get myself some atoms at the same time. I'm guessing that's got to be across like all of the characters. I've got 64 of them so far. Because there is no way I've done that just with one. Anyway, we once again want to get the master holotape. There we go, it was where I didn't have it for a second. Run that in this blotchy little terminal with weird things going on with it. And there we go, initiate program file scan. Downloading, 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 download complete.
Okay. Hopefully, my network predictions were successful, and you're legitimately triggering this next message. If not, I guess I'm speaking to no one, and none of this is going to matter. But I digress. You want to find Senator Sam Blackwell's terminal, and use the master holotape to download the files we need. It should be fun, since you get to visit the one and only Charleston Capitol building. Still intact last I saw. Then, find the nearest relay tower, upload all that hard-earned data. Piece of cake, right? Right.
That was a little unusual. The final voice line didn't play. That was... yeah, not at all expected. Also... oh!
Jesus. What am I even doing? This is hopeless. Damn. Still recording.
Okay, Abby just giving us a nice depressing message at the end there as well. Thanks, Abby. Because you can now fast travel away even with enemies about, I will do that in just a second, but ooh, fusion core. Worth paying attention to these, I guess. Let's open the other locker door for some medics. Perfect. And as she said, we need to head over to Charleston and go to the Capitol building, which you go to fairly early on in the story, so that is not a problem. Oh, I've spawned in and it sounds like there's instant combat going on. However, I'm now a reasonably high level, and yeah, this is just the forest, so... okay, I'm trying to... there we go. Yeah, trying to deal with this... drop attack! Let's do it! Yeah, we almost died. That was not perfect, but badass points. There's got to be something there, right? Let's just punch this Grafton monster to death quickly. Punch, punch, punch. These things are pretty tough, but there we go. Nothing to worry about there. Excellent. Grafton monster down. And just got to make it through the rubble to the Charleston building. Which is... look at these guys. Level 1 Scorched. Oh, level 35. That's how I level up? By killing a level 1 Scorched? Fine. Fine game. Give it to me that way. Why not? What perk cards? Give me a decent endurance one, please. There we go. When a player revives you. It could be worse. Light-footed is nice. Storm Chaser isn't terrible. The Doberman forgot to do the dishes. Ended up in the doghouse. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I'm going to take Revenant. So plus 25% damage bonus for 2 minutes when a player revives you. It's almost certainly not going to happen, but I'll take it over, like, nothing. It's better than nothing. That's all I have to say about it. Also, Travelling Pharmacy. I may as well rank up that perk card, because that means I've got a rank 1 one and a rank 2. And I've still got, what, an entire level up to do, but I can't remember what I needed, so I'm just going to take a look at all of the new perks I've got, if there's any at all. Decided I'm getting another point of agility, because the Escape Artist perk has just appeared. Sneak to lose enemies, and running no longer affects stealth. This is just really good. Like, even though I'm not like a proper stealth character or anything, it's just real handy to have. Means when I'm sneaking around, I'm much less likely to get detected, and if everything goes horribly wrong, I can just kind of run about and go, just crouch down, nobody knows where I am, perfect. Ooh, looks like there's Scorched fighting super mutants right now. So, oh, you're dead. I'm just gonna very casually kill them all. The quest objective of this is not being too helpful. In fact, it's showing me I need to go miles away whilst I'm inside. So I'm just going to have a wander about, kill lots of Scorched, enjoy the Christmas trees and all of that fun stuff. And just eventually make my way to his terminal once a lot of these things have died. Wow. This is going to be good for XP at least, I guess. Aha, here we go. We quite helpfully have these things listed on here. Senet, Blackwell, Traitor, Live Free or Die has been scribbled out, and official note, by order of the Office of the Governor, this office is to remain closed until after the investigation of former Senator Sam Blackwell and the special election to fill the vacancy has been completed. Okay, yeah, the government didn't like him. That's obvious. You can also lockpick, but if I recall correctly, wasn't there... Maybe not. Maybe it was the other one. Oh, someone who died in here with a rocket ship. There's a few buildings which tell you need to like lockpick or hack into, but you can actually just go through a hole in the wall, and it's quite nice. But anyway, here's the little terminal. Didn't actually take too long to find, which I'm happy to see and say. And now, load the Master Holotape into here as well. This Master Holotape is getting a lot of use, and I don't know what's up with terminals today, but they're being very iffy. Like, that right there. See, there we go. Okay. Perfect. Load holotape. Wait, come on. Come on. Why can't you just put it at the top? Thank you. Master holotape. We load that in. Initiate the program file scan. Unable to bypass terminal lockdown. Isn't there... Security override. Gain access to his terminal. Okay. So now we need the password as well. Shouldn't be too tricky though. It's telling me it's in this building, just over this way. So let's just go and grab that. Yep, and an incredibly short walk away, there's a security terminal. And accounts... account lockdown, Sam Blackwell... Unlock. Account is now unlocked. Perfect. You'd think with how quickly I did that, I've done stuff like this before. Okay, and now we just have to run back upstairs. Oh, before we do though, can I get a pie on this character? No, I can't. Oh, well, I can get 2 Nuka-Cola Quantums though. That's not half bad. Alright, Master Holotape properly loaded in this time.
That, 'cause you just got yourself some top secret security codes off a US Senator's terminal. Next up, the closest relay tower you can find, where you get to upload all that hard-earned data. You're officially halfway done with the final part of this process. I mean, it's not like I'll ever really know, but one can hope, right?
Alrighty, so as she says, we just need to go to a relay terminal and upload this all, and there's one, yeah, it marks the nearest one to you. I think there's one slightly north of here as well. I might not... Oh, there we go. It's over there as well, and one over there. Cool, but we've got one there, which I'll just fast travel to and plug it in. Oh dear, we've actually got some slightly tougher enemies here, because we are technically in the ash heap right now, as the whole Drostos thing quite helpfully tells me. But not the end of the world, because they all died easy enough. I am going to take a stim pack just for safety, because being on a terminal, and it being a online game, means you're constantly just online and people can do anything they want. So don't want an enemy just to wander up to me whilst I'm loading this terminal in, loading this holotape in either, because that would be kind of nasty. There we go, initiate file upload, perfect. And upload the data, yes. Reboot the system at Abby's bunker, and keep getting 10 caps for this. It's like just 10, I'm like, okay. Fair enough, game. I'm not going to complain about it. It's just every single stage, it's like, yeah, just have 10 caps. You know, you deserve it. go for it, why not? Back at Abby's bunker, and I'm starting to think all those caps are given to you just to pay for the fast travel. Because it cost me like 30 caps to travel here, and that's from my own camp, which is situated in a fairly central location. So yeah, this can be quite the expensive mission to do, really. Anyway, let's reboot it. Perfect.
All possible glitches. You are officially the most amazing person in all of Appalachia. And hopefully not the only one. The Scorch detection system is fully up and running. If you had any idea how long it took us to just get half the system functional. The lives lost. My brother, my dad, and yours truly, of course. Now whenever the Scorched are around, the detectors will pick them up and broadcast a message to your Pip-Boy. All that's left is the means to fight them off. If you haven't already, check my terminal to read about the traps we've created for the Scorch Beasts. Hopefully, they're still in working order, and they're your best bet at making those flying freaks manageable. Beyond that, the only ones with any real means were the Brotherhood of Steel. Obviously, they didn't last, but they packed some serious firepower. They took their last stand somewhere in the bog at a place called Fort Defiance. But, thanks to their code names, I have no idea where it is. You'll want to start at Camp Venture, Eddie's old survival training center. I've also put everything I've got on the Brotherhood under an entry called Fort Defiance on my terminal. Good luck out there. And thanks. If this holotape is playing, it means our lives and all this work meant something.
Boom. And that is, Free States Questa out the way, Defiance has fallen. A cryptic radio message, a mystery to be solved. Sweet. And coming to fruition, yep, completed. Thank you very much, game. Nice, and that's all of the Free State stuff done. She talks there about, Scorch detection and stuff. I've never used any of that in the game, to the point where I'm not even sure if it actually happens. And an auto-stim combat armor chest piece, that's nice and all, but I've already got Last Stand. Oh, although it is significantly... Why is it stronger? Why is it stronger? They're both level 30. And this is even shadowed. Yet that one's stronger. Well, I'm not a huge fan of that. That actually bugs me a bit. I don't know why that's the case. Anyway, it's telling me to find the location of Fort Defiance, and I could just go straight there, or where's it telling me to go? Oh, it's telling me to go down to there. Well, you know what? That does make some sense, because Fort Defiance is, due to the nature of this map, it's not too difficult to work out where the big fortified position the Brotherhood would have gone in the Cranberry Bog is. Like, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings? Maybe 5? That one actually looks quite forty, doesn't it? Like, there's a limited number of places they would have gone to. And the nature of this map means you can just kind of work it out for yourself. Anyway, we need to head over to this little place to follow along with the quest, and I am more than happy to do that, because, yeah, it's just by Big B's rest stop. Let's go ahead and do that now. Oh man, I go from a nice lovely bunker out into the rain and the damp. That's... Hold up, where's it? Oh, okay, I was travelling the wrong way. Yeah, out into the rain and the damp, and it's not very nice, is it? Especially when there's high-level ghouls kicking about. And... oh, my sneaking is so much better! Get sneaked. No, you don't know where I am, buddy. You! I said you don't know where I am! Stop knowing where I am. Man, these high-level charred ferals deal so many rads of damage. Like, the actual damage they deal, not a problem. The fact that every single encounter with them requires the use of Radaway is the annoying part. Although at least you had some drugs on you. Okay, let's just run down to the south and we'll just hopefully not die on the journey. Fortunately for us, this is a location I have been to many, many, many times before. Oh, dang, I thought I was going to get a sweet casual throwing knife throw there, but I think I hit the target both times. Okay, now you die. Yeah, stuck into a target, didn't I? Yep, Camp Venture is somewhere you go to quite regularly once you've hit the end game for turning in some, like, Brotherhood of Steel miscellaneous Radiant quest stuff. So yeah, that's just a place you get familiar with, and it looks like these things have spawned to my level, which is reassuring. Because my biggest concern was that it was going to be a bunch of high-level things, and also one of the Pioneer Scouts athletic courses is here. So there's even more reasons to go to this place. Like, this is a location you'll see yourself in many times. Actually, the control terminal's used for a quest somewhere. Might be one of the quests we're going to do soon, actually. Or might be the quest we're doing right now, I'm not sure. Oh dear, I've been noticed by the Scorched all of a sudden. I was doing quite a good job of sneaking around and just picking them off one at a time. But to be fair, they're not... Oi! I was going to say they're not the toughest right now. So, not even the end of the world that they've noticed me. I just did kill them all. Wow, that was actually quite fast as well. Perfect. And from that, it's telling me to go 10 this way. I feel like it wants me to go into the command center access, of which you'll need a little password, which is in this locker. Oh man, I played this game so much. Like, I just know where everything is. It makes things a lot more convenient. And what? Isn't that? I thought that was one I needed. Or password required. I thought that was... Maybe it's for another door. Who knows? Okay, it's telling me... Okay, find the password, which is down in there. Oh, of course. It's in the secondary room you go into. And that's what the key is for. Man, me just bragging for a second there, like, oh, I know this game so well, and then messing up. Seems like a very cruel form of karma. Anyway, I just bumble inside of here. There is... No, not the tongs. There we go. Password, which is really, really weird. I suppose it's difficult for people to, deal with at least. Heavy Sharp Rocket. I don't know if I know that mod, so I'm actually going to pick that up. That could be handy. And I don't think I need anything else. And here, I don't have any technical data I can turn in. Or actually, I probably do have technical data I can turn in. I'm probably just not able to turn it in. Let's see... Yeah, technical data. This stuff, you turn in here. But we're not allowed to do it yet, because I think I'll need to become a member of the Brotherhood first. Which could be a bit of a nightmare. I know first time I did it on my main character, things went quite poorly. I'm hoping this time I'll have some of the stuff I need pre-prepared. Because on the main character, I managed to skip over a couple of important early quests and had to redo them right at the end, because they were needed for this, but I think I'm going to be alright this time around. I hope so, anyway. Also, hold up. The scavenger was able to skip over everything, wasn't she? Whereas this character was not, if I recall correctly. So, yeah, this... I can't remember what I need to do. I'm trying to work out, just in my head, as I'm rambling. What are the... Did I actually unlock the door? Maybe. Probably. Yeah, it's open. Yeah, I'm trying to work out in my head what parts you can skip over and what parts you have to actually deal with. Right. Here we have an area waypoint marker, which I like in games. They give you a rough idea, letting you know, hey, you're in the right place, but they don't point you exactly where you need to go. Problem is, this area waypoint tells you, right here, if I move here, it's only like, no, you need to go that way, so it's here. Just that is so close to being it. It's like, is it the holotape, or is it the letter to Tommy? Oh, Fort Defiance needs men now, apparently. Oh, look at that, we know where Fort Defiance is. It's like, come on, give us a slightly bigger... Like, you could have put the area waypoint just over this building. Grrr. I get annoyed about that, because it's Bethesda almost doing a good job of telling you what to do. Okay, and yeah, now it tells you, get inside the Brotherhood headquarters. But they give a little too much hand-holding on that part, where they could have done it really quite nicely. Now, I could at this point decide to go all the way through the Cranberry Bog and fight my way through horrible, horrible creatures to get to the Brotherhood headquarters. Or from Huntersville, I could follow this road, which conveniently leads right through there. That seems like much of a smarter choice to me. And of course, right by Huntersville, there's also this... Oh, combat knife. I was about to say, if it gave me that helmet, that'd be awesome. Now you get this little Brotherhood little graveyard here, which is one of the coolest little locations in the game. I don't know if you get much info about it other than the graveyard note. Just, yeah, Paladin, Swafford, Ad Victorium, which is not exactly a huge amount of info, but still. Anyway, we just need to follow this road, and all should be fine. I think we've got one dangerous location on the way. We'll have to see what enemies show up there, but I'm pretty sure we should be relatively fine on this journey. Alright, so I'm being very sneaky now. Instead of actually doing the full journey, I'm trying to make my way down this cliff. And this is also the one place where things could have been bad. Because there's once I've had a trio of Mirelurk Queens spawn here, but this time it's Stingwings and the like, which are, not a tool to be worried about, I say, as I am unable to do damage to them. Come on, take the damage, thank you very much. Yeah, the Freak Show here is a bit of a nasty place, but it's not too bad. Cool. That's dead as well. Yeah, just kill all these things, nice and simple. Like I say, this place can have very horrible stuff in it, but this time it was quite nice. And ooh, a Cryolator. I can't use it, but I'm gonna scrap it down. Just because, man, Cryolator spawn out in the wild, that's a nice thing to see. Alright, over just there is Fort Defiance. And also here is a nice little place for a camp. You got a junk node, it's by Fort Defiance. If you're a high level player who's good at dealing with Scorch Beasts and stuff, I'd highly recommend this area as a little camp. I've got it on one of my characters. I have 5 characters, by the way, and I wish there were more slots, because I'd like more than 5, because I'm that kind of person. But yeah, that area right there, pretty good camp for the Cranberry Bog. It's much safer than most, because Scorch Beasts do show up, but they normally stick to Fort Defiance itself, which we are walking right into right now. So let's get this place discovered, and you can already see the Brotherhood markings. Allegheny Asylum. See, it's never actually called that. And discover region. Oh no, not Line in the Sand. Not Line in the Sand. Line in the Sand is Scorch Beasts, and Scorch Beasts are not things I can deal with right now. I'm barely able to deal with these. Although you need to, with Line in the Sand, you need to initiate a pre-combat check. So it's actually not too bad. I just need to not do that check, and I'll be fine. And as long as nobody else shows up, that won't happen. And then I'll just be able to sign off the episode, and I won't have died, and things will have gone great. I'll have made it to Cranberry Bog without dying. Won't that be lovely? Yeah. Yes, that will be lovely. And yeah, Dead Brotherhood here, which already gives you, if you hadn't figured it out, a reasonable idea of what happened to them. And man, I want to kill that final Scorch just so I can have a slightly quiet outro. But I don't have any idea where they are. Alright, well, here we go. Lots of bullet sounds in the background. Hopefully not too terrible, but still. Here's Fort Defiance. It's pretty damn badass. Next time we will discover the Brotherhood's fate. Spoilers, they're all dead. Because we knew that, like, before the game was even out, we knew all the humans were dead. By the time this video comes out, it'll be like a few months until the humans come back. Then things will be different, but for now, it's just like, yep, everyone's dead. Anyway, we'll find that out next week, and also learn more stuff from Brotherhood, because, as you can expect, they've got lots of cool stuff which we want to know about. As always, thank you very much for watching. Do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and comment below with your favourite faction. Why not? I think we've encountered all bar one in this playthrough, so go ahead and do it. Anyway, that is all from me for now. Thank you very much for watching. Sarge out.